What's up, everyone? So this video is a little different. As you can see, I'm standing instead of usually I'm sitting. Normally I'm sitting, and now I'm standing. Okay, so a couple things I want to get by. First one is thank you to my subscribers. I have over 4,700, which is insane. I definitely didn't think I'd get that many. So every one of you guys are awesome. I mean that. And two is this is a daily reminder to practice. Even if you just practice 45 minutes today, get a practice session at least once. If you're really busy, do it at least once, 30 to 45 minutes. I normally recommend 45 minutes to an hour a day, but if you're super busy, just do like intervals of 15 to 20 minutes. And then my third tip, the main tip guitar of the day is to be mindful when you're practicing. Be mindful of how loud your environment is. Or I know a lot of people when they practice, they might watch TV or they might watch a video or a show on the phone, which is okay. But you want to make sure you're not distracted. So don't watch the TV or show and practice. That's not really that quality of practice isn't that good. You want to focus on what you're doing, what you're practicing. And you don't have to if you don't want to turn the volume off or turn off the show or whatever you're watching. That's fine, but try to turn it down a little bit so you can hear, like if you're hitting open strings on your guitar, because that's one thing I noticed that I did kind of a lot when I was listening. I'd be listening to I'd have a show on while I'm practicing, and I couldn't even hear the open strings because my guitar wasn't loud enough, and also the thing interfered with the show I was watching. So you want to be mindful of that because it can be easy to overlook and not even hear, like if you're hitting open strings or if there's another technical issue that's wrong when you're practicing. Um, so you don't have to turn off the show or movie or whatever you're watching if you really don't want to. But I really recommend to turn it low. Either turn it down a bit or just turn your guitar up a little higher. That way you can really hear everything you're practicing, and be mindful of practicing. Don't be mindful of the show or movie. Be mindful of practicing because that should be your number one priority. Not watching the show and practice. It should be practicing first and have the show on in the background. All right. So I hope that helps people.